Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talking the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we split on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't never if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt.
Hey everybody, how are you? Hi JJ, how are you, Manita?
I'm good. Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
Hi everybody. Hey Reagan, how are you, sweetie pie? Celia Wald, hey my New York sister, how are you, sweetie pie? Hi Adele, so nice to see you, my beautiful Adele. I hope you are well. Thank you so much. Sorry. Hey Teresa, how are you? Hey Nikki, my beautiful Nikki, how are you, Mama? Hey Pamela Barr, my shorty pie, how you doing? Hi Pat Wetzel, how are you, sweetheart? Rabbit of Chaos, how you doing? And happy belated birthday to Nikki. It was Nikki's birthday. So happy belated birthday. And it was also Miranda's birthday. So happy belated birthday to Miranda and happy belated birthday to Nikki. Happy birthday to both of you ladies. Love you both very much. And I hope you had a great day on your special day. Hi, Wanda Steves. How are you, my show? Hi. So I think I caught everybody who came in so far. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, TGI. Sorry,
You ain't
sorry.
kidding.
I hope you guys are having a great day. I am exhausted today. JJ is very tired too. It's been a long week for JJ. For me
Uh-huh.
too. Today's been a long day. I've been up super duper early. I had a lot of stuff to take care of. I was in the city running around like a crazy person and I was pissed off. Left my phone at home. It was just bad. Left my damn phone at home like an idiota. But yes, I was pissed off. But it is okay. It is okay. Hi, sunshinery. How are you, sweetie pie? So it's been a long day. I'm really exhausted, but I wanted to come and do my live. Hey, Welsh Rose. How are you, sweetie pie? How you doing? How you doing? Oh no, it's okay, sweetie. I understand, Mama. And because of the time difference and everything else, I understand. But I appreciate all you guys who did say congratulations, everybody. Just I appreciate you all so much. And I thank you all. And I understand life happens, things happen. Um, so it's totally okie dokie. I understand. Um, I was gonna say something and I forgot. All right. So I wanted to announce the giveaway winner today. I did put it on the wheel. Again, I'm going to show you guys. Excuse my son's, listen, my son, this is his setup. Don't come for me. But yes, my son, listen, Linda, I ain't right. All right. Yeah, because he got so much stuff on his desk. Because when he gets home from work, he games. So he puts his energy drink in that cup there. So it is what it is. Okay. For all the people want to screenshot my background, yes, I clean this house. This house is clean, but this is their space. They can do whatever the hell they want. Hey, chronic space. Talking about space. Hey, girl, how you doing? Can't stay. I understand. Ooh, you trying to rhyme. I can't stay, but I wanted to stop in and say, hey, all right, you're a poet. And hey, BX, how are you, BX? I hope that you're okay. I did reach out to you. I'm saying it now live. God dang it. Through email. So hopefully you get that. It is more. It is more. But I hope you're having a good night. I know YouTube's been doing you scusty. Scusty. YouTube's been doing BX, so uh, it's it's wrong. They trying to silence him, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that's cool. And he
And
has the
it's
right.
not just subs, that are trying to silence him. It's kind of like this big
YouTube,
machine.
yeah,
Anybody, yes, yes, and anybody, and it definitely BX, I can
racist.
relate to. He leans more conservative, as do I. Not
Yeah,
with, I'm kind of middle of the road. Like a lot of social issues don't bother me
yes,
whatsoever, and I'm for. But when it comes to a lot of the things, even that BX talks about, I'm completely in agreement with. But it's
yeah, me
almost like
too.
you're not allowed to say that these
You're
days, or
not.
you're canceled. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
It's like if you
But
go against the woke movement,
yep.
and it's not even
Yes.
going against the woke movement. It's not that at all. It's just everything isn't black and white. No pun intended. Everything is
Correct.
black and white. There's a lot of gray, there's a lot of middle area, and people have the right to their opinions. And it's
Yes.
become such a thing on YouTube specifically, because I'm not really on any other platform because it's just too much. That if you go against the grain or against the majority, it's cancel you. It's a wrap. You're not allowed to. You're entitled. You're not entitled to your opinion unless it's what they want. They're going to give you your opinion, tell you what your opinion should be. Stick to that. Stick to the script. Don't deviate from the script or you're canceled. So, and they can
Right.
miss me with that. They can miss me with that. I will stay right here where I am. So, hey, Crisis, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Audi, how are you, beautiful? Hey, Black Hat Music, how are you, sweetie? And Miranda, hey, Miranda, happy belated birthday, girl. My Jenny Lee, did I say hi to my Jenny Lee? Hey, sweetie, bye. Hey, Pooch, BKNY. Listen, all those letters. All right, but okay. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Making sure I say hi to everybody. Okay, wait. And people have opinions, but so many make that assumption of fact. I think if people learn to talk with each other and really listen, it help. I agree.
Yes.
There's so many
Yes.
assumptions being made, and because you may have an opinion in one way, they categorize you. They put you in a box, and if you're in a chat, you're automatically in another box. And I think it's ridiculous because it's stifling and it's constricting, and they don't see creators what you're doing to subscribers. You're making
Yeah.
them feel uneasy about being in any chats. You're in essence intimidating them into silence, and it's fucking gross.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Thank you, BX. That sounds like a plan. I will check my emails as soon as I'm done here. Thank you though for that. And for real, what's being done to you is gross, and I'm not down with that. Hey, Ari Sue, how are you, sweetheart? So nice to see you guys. Um, my cat T. Hey, sweetie, how you doing? Oh, thank you. I hate that I gotta wear these glasses, man. They stifle my no makeup look. I'm just kidding. I ain't got no choice. My fine ass cannot see without my lamb glasses. But thank you, sweetie, sweetie. I can't talk today. I'm tired, guys. I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody. Sorry, guys. I want to say hey there, hello to everybody. All right, I think I caught everybody, even though I'm missing damn comments. But wait, I saw another comment. So many boxes, but sentience is multifaceted, and I agree. I
Hmm.
agree. I do not like to be lumped into a category. I don't, because my opinion varies. Varies from one day to the next, and it varies from one topic to the next. And a lot of people get mad at me. Hey, Miss Manda, how are you, sis? Thank you. Happy Friday, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yours are green, your glasses? I think that's pretty cool. Hey, Cole. Oh, my sweet Cole. How are you? So nice to see you. Um, I forgot what I want. Dang it. I'm getting ADHD, I'm telling you. Um, there was something I want. I can't freaking remember. I can't remember, man. I can't. I have a BX Beast Boy shirt. It says Helga the Bully Slayer. What? That is funny as hell. Really? You still have it? That's funny. I wish I would have gotten one of those. Right? The Bully Slayer. That is pretty cool though, Rabbit. How are you? There was, oh, I remember what I was doing. I was looking for, no, I don't listen, guys. I don't know what I was doing. I forgot. It's that, it's that, no, it's menopausal.
Got the
could
menopausal brain.
could be, Wanda. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, could be. Okay, so I just wanted to show real quick before we pick the winner. Oh my god. What is in the giveaway yet again? Okay. So
Okay.
instead of a lip product, I actually just put a mascara because I forgot. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot to get the lip product when I was in the store and I had a whole bunch of new crap and I just grabbed it. So that is gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay. So
Okay.
first we have the paleta, the You Can Be the Twilight Dusk. Is it Twilight 2 Dusk? Twilight Dusk palette. Okay. Sealed as you can see. Closed, no opened. The Natasha Denona Cupid cheek duo. It is a cream blush and a highlighter, a glow universal pinkish beige, and a like apricot cream blush or whatever the frick. It's I haven't opened it. I don't want to take it out and show you guys. I have shown it, the one that I have. So this is a brand new one. And then this mascara is called All Night Bender by Rockins Cosmetics. It still has a seal on it as well. I told you guys I play no games, okay? Everything is brand spanking new. Nothing is out of date. Nothing is expired. I don't play games like that. So this is the makeup. I have makeup, or I have $25 that I will send via Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Okay. Um, so that's what we're gonna do. Thank you. Thank you. And anybody in the UK, if somebody in the UK wins, I will just give you the $25. Okay? Somebody in the US, if they win, they have a choice, the makeup or the $25. Okay? All right. So let's pick the winner real quick so we can get that over with. And I will send this out uh probably, listen now, I was gonna lie. Say tomorrow, I'm lying. Monday. I was gonna lie and say, I'll send it out right tomorrow. I'm lying. I ain't gonna do that. Because tomorrow's Saturday and a bitch ain't doing all of that. So okay. I swear to God, I was gonna lie. I was gonna lie. All right, hold on. I want to show you guys the wheel. So let me say the names of who's in the giveaway. If anybody that here, anybody here that wanted to enter that is not entered, when I say these names, you tell me in the chat. I will enter you and we will move about our business. So I have Deborah 17. I have Stephen Crisco. Stephen Crisco has multiple entries because other people entered and donated. Now, remember, this giveaway was an actual charity drive where we did a giveaway, but it was actually a charity drive where anyone donated directly to the charity. Nothing came in me and JJ's hands. We don't play them games either. So people donated, and then they, in my comment section, said they wanted their entries to go to either Stephen Crisco, Miranda, in some cases, Stephen and Miranda. So Stephen Crisco has 5 entries. Miranda also has 5 entries. Then we have Pamela Barr, we have Lindsay, we have Wanda Steves, we have Dan, we have Stacy Avocado, we have Mama T, we have Corn's mom, we have Missy Tessa, we have Sheena, we have Lainey Lynn, and we have Miss Manda. Anybody else wanted to be entered? Hey, Kira, how are you? Good to see you. Anybody else wanted to be entered? Teresa, did you want to be entered? You speak now, forever hold your peace, Mike. Welsh, didn't you want to be entered? Did I say Welsh? Welsh, did you want to be entered? I thought you did, but I don't. Dan, yeah, he's Devil's Reject. He's a really, I know, I entered him because he commented in the comment section, and what I just did was anybody who commented in the comment section of the giveaway live, I just entered them. If for some reason Dan won and he didn't want, of course, I wouldn't give him the make. Well, let me not jump to conclusions. He may want the makeup. Okay, it's all love here. Whatever he wants. If he didn't want it, then okay. You're good. Okay, you're good. All right, you're good as well. Okay, men on pause. Yes, yes, man. That's a good way to say it because that is what exactly what I'm going through. Men on pause. All right. So nobody else. I'm going to wait a few minutes. Nobody else. Audi, did you want to join? You would look. Listen, Black Hat, you could join, baby. Listen, we don't discriminate around here. Them their parts. Okay. You want to enter? Remember, you have granddaughters, so you can always gift it to your granddaughters for real. You know what I mean? If you wanted to enter, I know you're joking, but if you wanted to enter, remember you even if men enter, you have females in your lives. Give it to the females in your lives. You know what I mean? It's all love over here. It's all love over here. Don't worry about it. Where is he? Who? Black Cat is right here. Wanda, you don't see him? He right on top of you. I'm sorry. He's right above you. Right above. I gotta watch my words. Okay, Audi. All right, nobody else, right? Nobody else. I'm not missing anybody else. You listen, Linda. All right, I guess nobody else. They're like, fuck your makeup. Sorry. All right, all right. They're like, if JJ's not sponsoring it, we don't fucking want this.
Stop it. Stop it. I mean, it's good makeup. It really
My
is.
benefactor did not. Okay, Nikki, my benefactor did not sponsor this one. Sadly, sadly. So yeah, we're with little old Cindy. All right, Nikki 38. I got you, mama. I got you. Okay. So I think this is everyone. Let me make sure Nikki was added. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys the wheel to make sure to make sure. All right, here we go. Can you damn it? Can you guys see the wheel? It's fair. I actually put
Yeah.
names this time.
Oh,
My
look at that.
lazy ass. Yes.
You'll have to
Okay.
read the
So we're
name,
gonna
but yeah, we
spin
can
it.
see.
I'm gonna press spin and it's gonna spin right there in front of your faces. Hey, don't you dare turn off. Oh shit, it started spinning. I touched it by accident. Damn it, motherfucker.
Can you restart it or no?
No, I can, I guess. I don't know.
Well, who won then?
Deborah 17, it says.
Oh, Deborah.
Deborah 17, you see it? So
Yep.
Deborah 17 has won. I will do a community post tagging. Of course, men were allowed to enter. Yes, men were allowed to enter.
Everybody was.
We don't discriminate here. Anybody can enter. Anyone, everyone. So congratulations, Deborah 17. I will I will contact her, and depending on what she wants, if she wants the makeup, if she doesn't want the makeup, excuse me, and she wants the $25, the makeup will go into next, well, this month. Shit, it's already March. Depending on what she wants. And listen, Linda, right? If she, I don't remember if she's in the States or not, depending on what she wants. If she wants the makeup, I'll ship it to her. If she doesn't want the makeup will be in the giveaway that I'm gonna do in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And
Mhm.
if the shipping isn't too much, well, no, okay, no, I'm lying. All right, we're gonna have a giveaway no matter what. Okay, but if she chooses, because I'm a fucking scatterbrain right now, we're gonna have a giveaway in 2 weeks. Now, if she wants the makeup, then I will have a giveaway in 2 weeks with $25. If she wants the $25, then the giveaway in 2 weeks will be the makeup. Okay, do you understand? Do you understand? Okay, so we're still gonna have a giveaway in 2 weeks. If she takes the makeup, then it'll just be a $25 prize, and you won't have to do backflips and all this crazy shit. Just be entered, and I mean, be subscribed, and that's it. And we will have another giveaway. Okay, just something to give back to you guys, to show you guys that I appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with us and being here with us, and I appreciate you guys, sincerely. And where's my Joe being Joe? I don't see. Oh, there she goes. Hey, Joe being Joe, how you doing? Show everybody. So yes, congratulations, Congratulations, Deborah. I will do a community post to make sure that she is notified. And hopefully she will see it. I will give her, I don't know how much time I should give her. And if she doesn't respond to me, then I'm gonna have to go to the, you know what I mean? We're gonna have to do this again. So I'm gonna leave the names in the wheel. I'm not gonna delete the wheel or anything just in case she doesn't get back to me or whatever, but I think she will. So we shall see, because we might be back and we might have to do this shit all over again. My kitty woke me up after your stream was over by knocking a number of eyeshadow palettes into me. I think she may have been she was trying to be like, hey, they were P. Louise. Oh, I would have been like, girl, you better be careful with that. I still don't have a P. Louise palette. I am going to get one. I see so many people talking about it so much. They're so good. So yes. I want to get one. I'm going to get one, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's I just want to thank you. Thank you. That's so cool. Thank you. Um yeah, so I thank you guys again for doing that. Yeah, I know. Wait, what? I love P. Louise and they have a monthly box, but with shipping to the USA, it's a lot more like $60. Damn, $60
I
every
didn't
month. No,
know.
thank you.
I
No,
didn't know they
thank
have
you.
a box. P.
Oh, you shouldn't have
Louise.
told
I had no
JJ that.
idea.
You shouldn't have told JJ that.
Girl, I'll be looking into
It's
that.
a wrap.
I
It's
just
a
placed
wrap.
the order for Sephora and I got a few new Huda palettes, the
Oh,
Obsessions
nice.
palettes. There, Huda is doing matte only palettes, and I love my
Oh,
mattes right
nice.
now. Like I'm in a
Yeah,
matte phase where I just want to
yeah,
matte it up, and I've
yeah.
barely been putting any shimmer or glimmer, but
Mm-hmm.
I go through my phases. Probably next month I'll
Yeah,
blow
I
it
do
to
too. I
shimmer.
go through my matte phases. Right now, I'm in a no
Yep.
makeup type phase. We
Uh
go through
huh.
phases.
I go through
Everybody
that
goes through.
too.
Yeah.
I go through. My
So,
husband prefers me to not have makeup. Like that's
yeah,
his thing. He'd rather me be wearing like a baseball hat, a Yankees baseball hat,
yeah,
and no makeup, and
yeah,
that's what he likes. But
yeah.
I wear makeup for me, not for other
Yeah,
people,
and
and
that's what
he
I say
loves
because
that.
Alex used to say the same thing. He used
Mhm.
to say that makeup just, he doesn't tell me not to wear it, but he would say he preferred me without makeup, that I look younger. Makeup just makes me look older. But I would explain makeup is for me. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? But now it's weird. When I was younger, I wore a lot more makeup, wanted to be older. Now that I'm in my 40s, I want to be younger. I'm like, okay, whatever's going to help me make, look younger. And now I find just doing my brows and some lashes is good. I still love my eyeshadow, I ain't gonna lie. But it's just easier. You know what I mean? And it just, I don't know, something's my eye is bothering me. I don't know why. Sorry, it's bothering me. But like I said, I have my days. There'll be some times where I want to go crazy with my eyeshadow. And then there's sometimes where I just want to have
Yeah.
lashes
Yeah.
and that's it. And now that I
Mhm.
let my eyebrows grow out, it's so much easier. I just put that elf that clear thing I showed you guys before. You just brush it through your brows. It just lifts them, like laminates them, and I put a little bit of pencil and that's it. It's a done deal. You know?
Mhm.
Congrats to the winner. This show and the people here are amazing. God bless everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very, very, very sweet. Yeah, listen, I'm closer to 50, Pat. I'm closer to 50. Am I 47 or 48? I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. I think it's 48. I'm trying to convince myself it's 47.
Yeah, no,
I
I
think
think
I'm
no, I
48.
think you are 48.
I think I
I'm
turned
pretty
48
sure.
in December.
I mean, I
I'm
haven't seen your birth certificate, but I'm pretty
I
sure you're
think I'm
48.
48. Yeah. So I'm actually almost 50. I'm not ashamed that I'm 48. It just makes me more aware of my mortality, which is that sucks. That sucks. You know what I mean? That
I
I just
know.
want to make sure my family's good, and so that sucks, but not trying to down anybody, because listen, Linda,
But
don't worry about it.
when we were young, like 50 seemed
Yeah,
old to us, but
yeah,
now like it's not that way. It's like we're not
right.
senior citizens at 50. Like 50 is the new 30 kind of.
I
You know, it
agree.
it seems that way. Only you're a bit smarter than you were at 30. You know, and I love that. So
Cat Cat said, I put mascara on before grocery shopping. My husband like, where you going? I know, right? You fix yourself up, you comb your hair, and they're like, girl, where you go? Like, what the hell? They want you to look toe down. Like, no, buddy,
I'll tell
no.
you what, the place that I've
You're so
been
welcome.
hit on the most is Publix, which if people
The
know
grocery store,
in
right?
the South, yes, it's a southern grocery store.
I love
And
Publix. When I went to
every
Florida, oh
time, oh my
God,
God, Publix is the best. Their subs, hands
yes.
down, the best. Jimmy John's,
Wow.
Subway, all of those Firehouse subs, all of those have nothing on a Publix sub. If you know,
Yeah,
you
no.
know. But
Yeah, Publix
yeah, I
is the
mean,
shit.
I've been hit on more times in Publix than I have ever been, ever. I mean,
It's a
I
shit.
wasn't able to actually online date, you know, because I'm unacceptable. So
Oh, so I'm 47. I'm 47 because
wait, what?
yeah, she says my daughter is 48 and she was born in September of 74 and I was born December of 75.
Then you're 47? Oh, you're even
Unless she's
younger. I've been thinking you're
unless
48
she's
this whole
gonna be
time.
49. I don't fuck listen, Linda, it doesn't matter. I'm old, that's all. Don't worry about it.
You
The
don't know
hell?
your age. Well, I mean, it's better than like my grandmother going her whole life not
New
knowing her real
members, what did
birthday.
y'all do? What did y'all do? Y'all stay doing something.
We got
Hold on.
members? Yay,
I think
members, if we
so.
do.
I just saw somebody say that. Hold on. I was watching the funuckery that is Mrs. Bailey, but let me shut up.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even, okay.
Fuck's sake.
For fuck's
Oh,
I really, I
47.
mean,
Okay, I am 47. Okay, I'm not bugging them.
if you heard one Jen Bailey stream, then you've heard them
Hey,
all.
Sarah Z, how are you, sweetie? Oh, it says Joe being Joe is a member for 3 months. I am a new face too. I am going to get my hair chopped into a funky, fun pixie, but longer on top.
Go for it.
That means
Good.
makeup, so I look feminine.
That's
I I think
amazing.
that's awesome. And Wanda Steves has been a member for 4 months. Wow. Love you guys. That is awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for
47. I'm going to be 44 in May. So,
okay, thank you. Yes, I'm 47. I'll be 48. Oh my God, I was giving myself an extra year. Lord of mercy.
wow. So
I need
you're
every
only
year.
you're
I need
only
every
3.5 years older than me. I thought
yeah.
you were 4.5 years older than me.
Yay, I'm
Okay, cool.
47, guys. That does make me
Yay.
feel a little better. 47. Okay. People are like, bitch, same
Yay.
difference.
You lost the year. Yay. Listen, a year is a year. I mean,
Yes, a year is a year. Shit, I need it. Hi, Lisa Wigger. How are you, beautiful? I need it.
hey,
Listen, I need it
Lisa.
every year, man. Every year. I know, Reagan, you're a baby. 25. Shit.
BX, stop
45.
lying. You ain't no
No way.
45.
No way. BX is 45. What? Oh, I
I
was about to
would
say
peg I would peg
early
BX
30s.
for being like early 30s. Yeah, very
33,
early
maybe.
30s. Like
33.
31,
I say
30-ish.
33.
Yeah, I'm
That's right. That
45
would be
my
my guess.
ass. There ain't no way he's 45. The garlic pickles on a
Age is
Publix
unique.
sub, girl, you know it. You know it. There's rabbits saying about them Publix subs. They are phenomenal. If you ever see a
Yeah,
Publix, be like
they're
in
really
your
good.
car, like
They're
turn
really
around.
good. Yep.
Fantastic. They make it exactly the way you want it, kind of like a Subway, but better. Like they have the boar's
32.
head products and all that. So
He's
so good.
32, not 33. I was 1 year off. Listen, don't be adding
Ah,
years.
see?
Right? People are like, don't be adding years to my shit. He's
See,
32.
I'm like, there ain't no freaking way BX is no
Yeah,
45.
no way. Nikki and Miranda have the same birthday. That is so
I
cool.
know.
That is
Happy
so cool.
birthday to our girls. We
Yeah,
love you
happy
both. We
birthday.
really do, sincerely. Not a love
1996.
bombing BS, because I don't even like that phrase, like love bombing.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like, so
That's just
what?
it. That's I for me, love bombing is has a negative connotation. It's when you don't like somebody and you fake and phony. We love our
right,
peoples. You know what I mean? So showing
right,
them love
right.
isn't love bombing, because that's when you don't mess with somebody and you were just talking shit about them in a stream right before you came and saw them, and then you come see them and you're like, girl, you is the shit. Yeah, you was just saying I was a piece of shit like in the fucking live before this one. Like, get the fuck up out of here with your defective cloak of invisibility, bitch. We see you. We see you. Shit, you're 30. You guys, oh, shut up, you fucking youngins. Lord of mercy. All these young
I
ass
know,
people
right? I can't with these youngins.
mowing the lawn. Who puts makeup on to mow the lawn, though? That's OD. That's OD. That why, though? To sweat it out? Like people who put makeup on to go to the gym. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, listen. Well, unless you
I
go in
want
there
to
to look
look
exercise, you don't
amazing
like
when
to
I
work
get
out.
old. I want to look
What?
amazing when I get old. I do. I want to be like
Me too.
90 and people will be like, "You look 30."
Right? I want to look
I
like
mean,
my
that shit's never
sister-in-law.
gonna happen. But my
You
dad used to say, that because I'm Puerto Rican, like I'm not gonna wrinkle. But he's full of shit because I've seen some Puerto Ricans that wrinkle. I did. Although my grandmother, who is 88 years old, so she's
hmm
my kid's great grandmother, and they adore
hmm
her. She looks amazing, my cute little grandma. She cooks, she gets
mm
down on the dance floor, she's
Yeah,
involved in
I think that's
social
amazing.
clubs.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing. My grandmother, my stepmother's mom, God bless her. She's 91 and she's still so much fun. The only thing is that she's suffering from Alzheimer's, so she doesn't remember us. But she still makes jokes and tells people off in Spanish. She just can't remember her family, but she's still a lot of fun. And I just hope, to live a fraction of that life. Hi, Diamond Eyes. So nice to see you. So nice to have you here. Welcome. I saw you were in Road Dogs, right?
Yes,
So nice
yes,
to
Road
have you
Dogs.
here.
She was
Yeah,
the one that won a, oh, she or he, I don't know,
right.
was the one that won a prize from another creator and the person never sent the prize out.
Oh, that's right. Diamond Eyes.
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
know, Diamond Eyes, if there is a way to get in contact with you, I would like to send you something. I did see that. I would like to send you a palette. And it'll
Could
be
you
a new palette.
imagine? That's
Yeah, it
so
won't be
effed
a
up.
used palette. And
A
I'm not taking
used palette.
a shot
I'm
at
sending you. You want a used
I know,
palette?
but I'm
I mean,
I'm
what the?
I'm not taking a shot at anybody, I swear. I just want
I know
people
you're
to know
not.
because people always want to say selfies a grift and all this shit. I'm not. I just genuinely want to send you a palette. So if you could email me, Diamond Eyes, and it's not no, I'm not trying to dox you or it's nothing. I really genuinely would like to send you a palette. Um, so if you can email me my email, if somebody, one of my mods could just put my email in the chat and I will send you a palette. Honestly, I just want to do that because I think that that's fucked up. If you win a giveaway and you never get the prize, I just I just know if it were me, how messed up I would feel because you look forward to that. It's such a good thing. It's such an exciting
Yeah.
thing. And then you don't get the prize. And I just genuinely would love to do that for you. So
Yeah, Diamond Eyes wasn't happy about it, which is why that's how I knew about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known and wouldn't have said anything. But she's, she or
yeah,
he
I do.
is upset
I
about it.
want to
And
send it to you honestly. I honestly. So if just email me, let me know where to send it. And I will send you a palette. I will go out and buy
yay,
one. Just you have to just give me till the
I'll send
21st.
you one, Sin. I'll send you one. I
Okay,
got,
okay, cool.
you know,
Okay.
my
Well, we're
damn
gonna send you a
box of
palette. We're
charms
gonna
that
send
I
you a
haven't
palette
opened.
and you'll get it, before next year. No, I'm just kidding. You'll get it, you'll get it like in a week. Okay. So that's what I want to do. Just make sure you email me and that will be done. Yes.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
We
messed up.
want you to
That's
be
messed.
excited because I know that and I love makeup and I know I love getting makeup and so you know just want that to do that for you. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do.
Yep,
We're
gonna
gonna
make
do
it
it.
happen.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen. Yes. Yeah, that's oh thank you. It's just, Joe, I can't imagine that being done to me. I would feel really, really, really down. You know what I mean? And it's not too much to send a pallet to somebody
It's
to
really
make
not.
them feel better, especially after going through that. I just, mm-mm.
And it's your
It's a
integrity on
country,
the
so I don't know.
line. You know, it's
Yeah,
your
it is.
integrity. It's like,
I'll put my email.
having, oh, do this, share, whatever, comment, you do all those things, and the person doesn't follow through. And then they just give you an excuse of, oh, well, it's free. So what are you worried about? Well, if you never get it, is it really free? No.
It's
You're
not
going on a
free and it's
year
tiny.
without the
Don't
damn
offer
gift.
it. Don't have people jumping through hoops. You know, like go back 7 videos, like the video, be the seventh comment, do a backflip emoji in it. Then like what? Then go to my Twitter and get the fuck out of here with all of that. No, no, just be subscribed. If we're doing a giveaway, we're doing a giveaway because we want to do it. You don't have to do backflips. You don't have to go and be in gymnastics and none of that shit. Hi, Lainey Lynn. Uh, you missed the giveaway. You were entered in it. Deborah 17 won. So but we will be doing another giveaway in 2 weeks. So hey Steven, how are you, Steven? So good to
Steven,
see you. A member for 4 months. You guys are awesome.
we need to get into our stuff here, Sin. We're like,
Oh
this is
yes,
the
okay, yes,
longest
because I'm
intro
tired. Okay,
ever. The
okay, yes,
longest.
sorry. So
No,
yes,
don't be
sorry. Okay,
sorry.
so my
I'm
email
chatting
is
away too.
there. My email is there. Please, Diamond Eyes, email me and we will get that rolling. Deborah 17. I'm like I said, I'm gonna do a community post for her so that she knows she won and so that she can or I'll just DM her because I whatever. But okay, I'll just put it public too. You've been a member for 2 months, Miranda. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay,
Okay,
Miranda.
so me and JJ wanted to talk about um relationships, um all kinds of relationships, kind of etiquette,
Hmm.
online etiquette, and this is not us telling anybody what their online etiquette should be. So
Correct.
I want to put that, let me preface that because Lord of mercy, a dozen videos will be done saying we're hypocrites. How dare we tell people what they should do online? That's not what we're doing. Okay, good,
No.
Diamond Eyes. Good. Just email me and tell me where to send it, and it will be sent to you. And I'll make sure that I email you and let you know when it's sent, so you can be on the lookout for it. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Uh, I'm glad, sweetie, and I'm sorry when I heard that was done to you. That's not okay. That's not okay. And listen, Cindy the grifter. I'm not though. I'm not though. But that just makes me happy. So no need to
Okay.
thank me. I'm happy
Yeah.
that I made you happy. Seriously. Um. So yeah. So we're not telling anybody how they should behave on and offline. We're just having a discussion. That's it.
Yes.
And things that have worked for me, things that haven't worked for me.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yes. Things that drove us crazy, things that bother us about other creators, things that bother us about being a sub, or things that bother us as, like, I don't really consider myself a creator, but Cindy, like me being up on panel, things I see and things that drive me crazy, that kind
yes,
of thing. But
yes.
it's not meant that anybody else needs to feel that way. But please, if
No.
you agree, chime in. Or if you something drives you crazy, we want to know about it in chat, because of course we want to make sure we don't do that. We don't want to be off-putting to people. So we really want honest answers. And I'm going
Yes.
to be honest in the way that I feel as a
Thank
subscriber
you.
to other people, and
Mm-hmm.
as somebody who is a panelist always to Cindy.
Yes.
And I have my little channel that I haven't done much
Yes.
with. So yeah,
But
those
she
things.
will. But she will. But she will.
I
Okay.
will.
So what's you want to start because you did a list. You made a list.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I just wrote
Yeah.
down some things, and they're not in any particular
You're welcome,
order.
sweet.
So I'll let you know if
Mm-hmm.
it's coming from a subscriber or if it's coming from a creator side, because I can see
Okay.
both. I'm more of a subscriber than I am any kind of creator. So, but
Yeah,
still,
I'm
you know, I
people
get
would
both.
laugh at the thought of me being a creator, so it's okay. But go ahead, yes.
Whatever. You do your thing, girl. You do your
Whatever.
thing. You're doing good.
Hey,
Okay.
juror number 6, how are you, my
Hey,
sweet?
juror number 6. What's
Okay,
up?
sorry. Go ahead, JJ. Go ahead.
Okay. So, something that bothers me as a creator, and I don't know, maybe other people have more patience because I have none. And this is coming from somebody with zero patience. Like, if
Okay,
I want it now. Don't play with me.
right.
So,
Don't
like,
play with me. Play with it.
something that bothers me as a creator is when other creators, or I mean, as a sub, when other creators are doing a live stream and they are constantly, because I'm in other communities, not just the 90-day, not just,
Yeah.
you know, Anthony KJ. Oh
JJ's in a
God,
lot of communities.
that,
Yes.
yeah, I'm in a lot of different communities that I visit. I wouldn't say like I'm an integral part, but I,
Right.
you know, chat in chats. They know who I
Mm-hmm.
am, that kind of deal. So,
Yes.
what drives me absolutely insane, and I've had to unsubscribe to people lately, which, you know, it's got to be bad for me to unsubscribe because I rarely do that. But
Right.
something that drives me crazy is when a creator is doing a live stream and constantly says, hold on a second, hold on, keep holding on, hold on. Like, and they're doing something and they put themselves on mute and they come back 5 minutes later, talk for a minute, and then is like, hold on, hang on a second, so and so, oh, hang on, my kid just walked in the door, this, that, whatever. Like, it's mind-blowing to me because your subscribers are in essence your customer, and
Yes.
you are putting people, like, you're wasting their time waiting on you. And I'm not talking about like a simple hang on a second, I'm having technical difficulties, or hang on, you know, someone walked through the door, and it's not like an everyday occurrence. That's
Mm-hmm.
no big deal. We're all going to have that. We all have
Right.
things in life, you know. If I'm with a client and my kid calls, I'm answering my cell phone when a client's right in
Right.
front of me. But it's rare. It's not like I make a habit of it. But
Mm-hmm.
some creators just, it's like half the damn live stream is you waiting for them to say something. That's something that drives me insane.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me too much because I understand. Like I prefer for people to say, "Hold on a second," because I understand like people have kids and families. So I
Yeah.
prefer that they say hold on and mute rather than you hear their kids or you see their kids, unless they want you to see their kids. But there's people that don't want you to see their kids, don't want you to hear their kids. So I prefer that they say hold on a minute rather than letting you hear their conversation with their kid, because you know there's so many people that are so sensitive now to so many things, right?
Yeah.
People get offended easily by many
Yeah.
many things. So, and when you have kids, you never know what your kids are going to say. Let's be real. So your kid, let's, because I don't have small kids, but let's say I had a small kid, right? And you may not know, you're not going to know what I did before I came on here. So I come on and one of my small kids comes and they just want my attention, and I'm like, okay, and they're like, well, I'm hungry. And I say, you got to wait. Now it's gonna go around that, oh, Selfie, her kid came in starving and she told her kid wait, and she didn't want to feed her kid, when they don't know that I probably fed my kid right before I came live, and that is a way that my kid gets my attention, because some kids do that. They're always hungry. They, that's the way. Especially with me, my kids knew hunger, mom's not gonna let them be hungry. So if they wanted my attention, mom, I want a snack, mom, I want this, mom, I want that, and I would be at their beck and call. So that's why I think it's better to mute, and if you have to turn off your camera, go deal with that, because people take any and everything to be outraged nowadays. So I prefer that than to just stay here and try to deal with it. And I think that can be chaotic in itself. So if they're gonna mute and go away for a minute, I prefer that than for them to do it while on a live and have all the chaos
Yeah.
with kids and all of that.
Yeah,
That's
I get
that's
that,
the way I
and
feel about that.
I completely
Hey, Road Dogg.
understand and completely agree with you. It's just when it happens every single time the person is live and they constantly,
Yeah.
and they'll You could tell
Yeah,
that somebody is like either
I get it.
unprepared or some BS going on. But it's like, okay, why didn't you go live a half an hour later instead of putting your people on the back burner until you're ready to give the information or what they're there for?
Right.
That's only my point on it. But, that's just the way I feel, because I feel like kind of like a doctor, right? You go into a doctor's office and you have a 2 o'clock appointment. The doctor don't get to you until, or the nurse don't get to you and bring you back to a room until 3 o'clock. Then you're waiting another half an hour for the doctor. That's an hour and a
Yes,
half. You're
true,
waiting. And it's
true.
like, look, that's my time, and time is money. That's the
Yes,
way I see
you're
it.
right.
And I told
You're
the
right.
doctor that one time. I said, right now, I'm missing out talking to a client and had to have an employee deal with a client that only wants to deal with me because
Hmm.
you've taken forever. Why is anybody else's time more important than mine or
Right.
yours?
And especially
And
with
that's just
doctors,
the way I
because if
see
you
it.
come late, they won't see you. You know what I mean?
Right,
If you're late for an appointment,
right.
they're like, no, you have to reschedule your appointment. So I
Yeah,
think it is, hi, forensic mystics. How are you, sweetie? I think it is disrespectful, especially for doctors. I understand that if you come and they have a lot of patients or appointments, that you have to wait because of that. But for them to just have you sitting there for hours, I hate
yeah,
that. I can't
yes,
deal with that either.
yes.
That drives
I
me crazy.
know. It's different when there's an emergency. Like when I was pregnant, my doctor several times, I had to see the midwife because the doctor was out delivering a baby, because, you can't help when a woman goes into labor. You got to
Goes
do what
into
you got to
labor.
do.
That's true.
And
Yes.
that's understanding. But when it's consistent and you're like, why am I even subscribed? What am I doing? I can get this information elsewhere,
Yes.
basically.
You
So
know
it's
what
kind of the way
bothers
I
me?
feel.
You know what bothers me more than even what you just discussed? It does it's a pet peeve. I'm not here trying to say it bothers me, like I'm like, but it's a little annoying when I'm watching a stream or something and there's like silence, long periods of silence
Yeah.
because the person is distracted. They're
Mm-hmm.
sitting there, but they're doing other things and they're distracted, and you're just sitting there like waiting. And it's that is a continuous and a constant thing. That annoys me. That annoys me a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
shouldn't have dead air so often, so much, in my opinion. Like I never want you guys to be sitting here just like on a regular basis, like, okay, guys, hold on a second.
But that second's not a second. It'll be 5 minutes and they'll come back. Okay, sorry, let me get into it. And then a
Right.
minute later, oh, hold on a second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I got
Yeah.
something to do. Hang on, so and so's DMing me. Like,
Yes.
what the
And
unless
and
it's
BX,
important.
I agree. I agree with what BX said. I don't know why I can't see it on my screen here. I'm telling you, my laptop just be acting up. But BX said this is entertainment, not a doctor's office. In the world of entertainment, shit goes wrong, and shows start late, especially if it's live. Part of the game depends on how long you stream as well. And I agree, things happen that are
Mhm.
out of your control, and you have to um be aware of that. And that's why, especially when you're live, you can never control what's going to happen. That's why a lot of people pre-record videos and edit it, because they can edit all of that stuff out, right? If the kids come or if something happens, they can edit all of that out. But when you're live,
Right.
things do happen. Like I've had to get up plenty of times, guys. Like, hold on, guys, somebody's at my door. Or hold on, guys. Thank God that I've had JJ here, because if JJ's not here, I'm not going to get up and do that, because I'm not going to leave you guys with dead air. But when JJ's been here, I've been like, JJ, hold it down real quick. I gotta go get the door. I gotta do this. So things like that
Right.
happen. That is a normal thing. And I think that it is a different situation, because this is entertainment. This is more, especially since I come here as myself, right? I'm not here doing skits. I'm not here. I'm just having conversation with you guys. So I think there is a little more leeway, or there should be a little more leeway for things like that to come up. I just think that there's different scenarios, like, don't read DMs and shit when you're on a live. I think that could wait and stuff like
I
that. I think
know.
that's
And
where the
text messages, and
yeah,
and then the person will be like, the creator will be like, "Oh my god.
you're
Oh,
right.
oh
Hmm.
my god. this just, and they don't
Yeah,
tell you what happened, but they're
you're
getting
right.
shit behind the scenes. And it's kind of like, well, why do you even say anything if you're not going to tell anybody what just happened or the information that you just got? Like,
Yeah.
to me, that it's just weird. That'd be like me DMing you um all throughout our live stream, telling you all kinds of shit about people in chat or about the person we're talking about, and you're like, oh my god, guys, you don't even know the
Yeah.
information I just got. Oh
And
my
you're
god,
sharing it
the
with the
tea.
class. Hi, William
Right.
at Brooklyn. How are you? And I agree, that bothers me because that makes our audience feel left out. You know what I mean? Like, I know we shouldn't be privy to all your business, but some things don't have to be said, like check your DMs or check this, because it makes people in your chat feel ostracized, or it makes them feel not as important or not as special as what's being shared. And I was always told, like,
Right.
when I did that in class, my teacher would be like, "Oh, you're gonna share it with the whole class now. You're gonna share that with the whole class. You want to pass a note in my class? Let me see. I'm gonna read the note in front of the whole
Yes. Oh my
class."
god, I was so embarrassed one time when
Hmm.
a teacher read my note out loud because I passed it during class. Oh my god, I wanted to die.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that it's individual, and some people that doesn't bother them. But I just think we should just be aware, it's
Yeah.
just things to be aware of. There's things for me. Let me keep it on me. Let me keep it on me. That's just things that I try to be aware of. Not to ostracize my chat by saying, JJ, check the private chat, or JJ, check this or check that. I will have to wait till after, unless it's an emergency, like something happened that can't wait. You know what I mean? But I
Right.
don't know.
Right. Yeah, I
That's just
think
me.
I've done that. I think I've done that in the entire time that we've gone live one time. And it was
Oh
recent
wow.
that I'm like, Cindy,
That Yeah.
check your Discord or whatever, because one time, that's it. Otherwise, anything
Oh
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
say,
That was a entirely different thing. That wasn't just
it
for us
was.
to like talk some shit. And again,
No.
we're not coming at anybody, bro, because I know, oh God, we're not
No, no,
coming at
no. We're
anybody.
not coming at anybody. Everybody's got the freedom to do what they want with
What the
their
hell they
channel.
want? Yes,
We're
yes.
only talking about things that we see that personally annoy us, or that
Hmm.
we see that's great, that things that creators do that's amazing. Because
Yeah,
there are some creators, there's almost no hiccups, like they're very prepared. And so,
yeah. I
and
do
I
too,
just
bro.
find myself being more attracted to those kind of chats, like a creator that keeps the flow going, than just dead air. you know that's just something that.
It just keeps you more engaged. It keeps you
Right.
more engaged in the chat. I'm less likely to click out of a live if the flow is going good. You're right. I'm way more, especially if the content creator is a funny, entertaining person, but then if it's flowing, I'm I rarely will click out. I'll just be so invested in the live that I don't want to miss anything. Even though I could go and
I
repost,
know.
I don't want to miss anything. And
Hmm.
there's times where we get distracted and all of that. And this is not us being a moral authority. That's not what we're doing. There's ways that I want to make my chat.
No.
I have to keep saying that, bro, because it's like everything I say is used against me in the court of
Right.
public
You can look at
opinion.
us as we're weird. We have, opinions that don't matter to anybody or whatever. It's just us. And this may drive you crazy too, or it may not. You may be totally cool with it. You might
And
look at
that's
it like
fine.
halftime, and you can go get some popcorn and a beer or something
Yep.
while the
Yep.
creator puts you on hold for 5 or 10 minutes. I mean,
Right. Because there's times where I've
everybody's
been late.
different.
There's times where I've been late. A few times my damn fucking computer decided it wanted to update right before I'm going live or some shit, or my dog disconnected my wire. Like, shit happens. Shit happens, man.
Right.
Shit
It does.
happens.
Hmm.
And I'm not above that shit at all. But once I'm live, I try to keep it going. And BX said that there was one time his neighbor was like beating on his. Whoa, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
reason
from
to
New
stop a
York.
stream.
I'm from New York, so I've seen some shit too with my neighbors. You guys have heard like some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. It happens. And I'm not saying I don't know where BX lives. Don't assume because his name is BX. I'm just saying I'm from New York, so I can relate to like crazy situations when I was living in New York. Here in Jersey, not so much. You'll hear the dog barking because the neighbor downstairs is disrespectful. But when I lived in New York, my God, my neighbors. I remember you guys would hear my neighbors in the hallway and all kinds of shit.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yelling, your neighbors,
yelling.
whenever,
Yes. When there was a
whatever
sports
sports
game
game.
on, oh my God, it was the worst. It was the worst. It was
Your
so
neighbors are
annoying.
so loud. So
Yes.
loud. Okay. So next one that I thought of is
Just give you a little bit. Okay. Okay, cool, Diamond Eyes. That's perfect, Mama. Sorry, go ahead. The next one is
the next one that I thought of is expecting for, and this goes for creators and subs. Me as a creator being on a panelist and a sub, which I said
Mhm.
I'm probably 99% of the time a sub.
Right.
So when people expect you to adhere to their boundaries
Right.
because they're mad about something, you should be mad too. Because they don't like a creator and they're boycotting them. That means that you should be boycotting them and mad at them too. Let me just say, if it's not done directly to me,
Yes.
I have different boundaries. I'm an individual. Everybody has different boundaries based on
Yes.
life experience, how they were raised, whatever. We're different.
Yes.
And it
We are
seems like
different.
on YouTube, everybody wants everybody to be the same and fall in line like your little marching soldiers.
Yes.
No, that's
It's
never going to happen for
annoying,
me.
right? No,
Yeah,
me either.
like
Me
I live
either.
in the real world, and there are boundaries that I have that I've had to learn that I can't place on others and expect them to adhere to.
Yes.
I've made that mistake in thinking, well, how the F can they,
Thank you.
support so and so after them doing that? And I realized, their boundaries and their
Hmm.
relationships and experiences are very different than mine. So don't
Yes.
force me to be put in a box that you have, because that's not going to happen. I'm going to go
No.
where I want, say what I want, do what I want.
Yes.
Like, I'm an
Yes.
adult. So that was
And
just one. I don't know how you
I've
feel
been
about
doing
that.
that as well. I agree. I agree. I think people have been putting their expectations on other people way too much, and it has made YouTube such an unfun place for a lot of people because they're so afraid to be seen in the wrong chats, and we need to stop that because we said this in another stream. I'm not sure if it was a members only, but let's say two creators are beefing, right? And then they make up and they're beefing and it's done publicly. I'm sorry, Miss Manda. I just wanted to I just had a checkup with my stroke doctor. I'm doing great, he said, and I lost 12 pounds. That's what's up, Miss Manda. And thank you for the super chat. I'll put it on the screen, but um so they two creators are fighting, right? And it happens publicly. It gets aired publicly, but then
Mm-hmm.
they make up and that's not told publicly to people, and people are left with unresolved feelings because they knew that you guys were fighting and they felt some kind of way in one way or another or towards one side or the other, one creator or the other, and they come back maybe a few days later, a
Mm-hmm.
week later, and you guys are cool again and you're on panel again and you're still modding for each other, and it leaves people confused. And that's why I think that you have to be very careful, and if things can be worked out privately, they should be, and sometimes you can't work it out because somebody's always, may be reactionary and their first impulse is to hit live and come and say what they want, and again, that is their right. But I think that when things are done publicly like that, you also have a responsibility to come and tell your audience, hey, we made up, so that your audience isn't left in the dark. And again, that is at the creator's discretion. You don't have to tell everybody everything, but when you involve your creators, they are
Yes,
emotionally invested, I
absolutely.
think we should have a responsibility to let them know things are cool now, so that they're not, caught in the middle, or feeling some kind of way towards that other person, not even knowing that you're cool with that person now. And then that creates secret resentment towards you now. Because damn, you
Right.
couldn't even let us know that y'all worked it out. Like we're like the assholes, you know what I mean? Like
Well, the reality is it's a serious mind fuck because you
it is.
think that a creator that you really support is upset and they're done wrong by so and so, and then suddenly you don't know it, but they made up behind the scenes, and they start appearing in chat and people are like, what the fuck are you doing here, kind of deal. And it's kind of like, oh, they're fine, they're fine. It just leaves you feeling some kind of way, like, wait a minute, we were just like gun-ho for you. And that's why
Yes.
I won't do that anymore. I've learned my lesson with that.
Oh, that's
I
different
kind
though.
of
Yeah.
I'd rather sit back unless I have a personal reason and I feel a strong dislike for somebody because they've done something to me. I'm
Yes.
not going to, be upset or get so invested in the way that somebody else
Yes.
feels about
I get
another
it.
creator or sub.
I get it. And I agree with what BX said. Is like, not for people in general, but if you're somebody that fucks with me, right? Like if you're uh a mod of mine, right? And we've been cool and you've been there and like let's say uh I have an issue with a creator, and you've seen what has transpired, right? You've seen them put my business out there. Let's just use for an example, they've doxed me or they've done whatever. And you've been a friend of mine that I've spoken to on a personal level, and I see you in their chat, like, yeah, I'm gonna side eye you because yeah, I'm a human freaking being. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if I see subscribers and shit, and people that are just cool with me in other people's chats that I don't get along with, I won't side eye them. Like that's not a thing. But if you're my friend, yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like,
that's different. That's it, and that's why I said if I'm a friend with somebody, I'm sorry, and another creator does them wrong, there ain't no way I'm gonna be in their chatting or
me
whatever.
either.
It just won't happen.
No.
But if somebody, over there that doesn't like me to begin with wants to impose some rules onto me as if I have to listen to them,
Yes,
it's a joke. It's like I'm gonna laugh at you, and not only am I going to laugh at you, I'm going to go in that chat on spite
purposely.
because I can be a spiteful bitch. And I admit
She's
that.
gonna
I'll
do
be
it
like, heh
purposely.
heh, heh heh.
And I think that's the craziest thing. Somebody doesn't like you. They've been, coming at you hard body, and then they want to expose you for being in a chat of somebody that's coming at them. Like, you can't make this shit up. Like, girl, I have no loyalty, no allegiance to you, nothing.
Right.
I owe you nothing. I owe you absolutely nothing. And I could be in there dragging you too, and I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. The entitlement, the Karenina behavior is
Right.
off the charts on YouTube. These
Because
people
they're
are
mad,
entitled.
even though they don't like you, but because they're mad at so and so, you need to be mad at them too, or they're going to shame you. But the
Yeah,
problem is, they're going to shame you if you say hello to someone. It
yeah,
doesn't matter. So
yes,
just do what you want, be adults, go out there. If you have something to say in any chat, say it. you know
yep.
you, and there are ways that you can give actual, and I actually wrote this down too, constructive criticism without dragging someone. People
I
like to
agree.
say and get on their panel that they're giving criticism, oh, and they can't take it, they can't take this criticism.
No.
There's a difference between giving criticism and dragging the fuck out of somebody.
And just
Sorry,
being
there's a
straight
difference.
nasty and
Mm,
scusty and
right.
scusty with it. That there's no criticism. You're talking about people's looks, their parenting, all kinds of shit that's really none of your fucking business if you want to get technical. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because what I choose to do on my channel, who I choose to support, is none of your business. Especially if you don't like me, don't watch me. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, you would think that if now, let's say I'm supporting some, like, let's say I come here and I say, I'm Hispanic, I don't like racist people. And then I'm in a chat with pom poms for somebody that's an open racist and has said some really
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
shit. Call
Mhm.
me the fuck out for that. Call me the fuck out for that. If you see me there, like, yeah, I don't care. Yep. Yep. Call them all N words. Yep. We should all go back to our countries. If you see me doing shit like that, fucking string me up. String me the fuck up. But because I don't come here and openly and outwardly the way you guys feel I should say, I hate this person, he's a piece of shit, da 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 da, because that's what you guys feel, that's not okay. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube, about social media, that there's people that you will mesh well with and there's people you won't. And you have the ability to say unsubscribe. Not fucking with you. Don't recommend this bitch's channel to me no more because I don't like Selfie. I don't like JJ. But you're still watching us, hoping to pick apart everything we say, and that is not a me problem. That is not a JJ problem. That is a you problem. You don't like us. Everything we say is gonna irk the shit out of you. So what are you
Right.
hoping for? To find some arc of redemption from us? Some, like, you know what I mean? Change of heart that's gonna suddenly make you like us? No, bitch, you hate us. You hate
Right.
us. Go about your
Right.
business.
Go
I don't
about your
understand
business.
it.
You don't like us. You're not my. The only person I listen to and cower to is my mama and my kids. That's it.
Right.
Not even my husband. Sorry, I don't cower to him. We are equals.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, and he treats me as an equal and treats me like a lady, and I treat him like a man, but otherwise we're equal in a way. And for people to try to impose on you what they want you to do and drag you for being in
Yeah, I
so
think
and
it's
so's
wrong.
chat or being
It's
mad or
wrong.
sending you a DM, how dare you? Like
It's
it's
just not.
mind blowing the entitlement that some people have. Hey,
It is a sense of
Marianne.
entitlement. It is a sense of entitlement. And
Mm-hmm.
it's because it's been allowed to go on for so long that it's just getting worse and worse. It's just getting worse and worse, you know? Hi,
Right, and
Trying
that's
Daily. How are you? Long time no see. So happy to see you here, sweetie. I just think it's
and that's why
ridiculous.
we're talking about what we're talking about, because it's over and over again we see it across the board. This is not one creator or two creators, or not one sub or two subs. No, this is how we feel as subs. This is how we feel as creators, as getting
As
on
both,
YouTube
because
creators.
we fall into each category. We're subscribers to everyone we watch that we're subscribed to. We're a subscriber. We started off as subscribers. Both of our channels are from the perspective of a subscriber. You
Yeah.
understand, things that we
Mm-hmm.
saw that we wanted to speak about, and that will always be my first experience here as a subscriber, of course. And I never forget that now that I'm back here on this side of the whatever the device, I don't forget my perspective as a subscriber, because I still watch many people, and I know that there's things that I do wrong all the time, or things that I could have worded differently or handled differently. I'm learning every day on YouTube, and I say it all the time. That is why every live but one is still up on my channel. Every video I've ever posted is still up on my channel. I've only ever removed one live. And there are people that I've fallen out with that you'll see a year ago or 2 years ago on my channel, however long I've been here. And it's mind blowing to see who my mods were, who was in my chat, because we've fallen out or whatever. And I leave it there. Some people remove that because they're like, I don't fuck with that bitch no more. I leave it there because it shows my progression on YouTube. It is my timeline. It is my
Oh
digital
yeah.
footprint
Real
on
life.
YouTube. It is
Real
what
life.
happens.
What has happened. Right.
And people falling out. I saw somebody saying, oh, so many people don't like you, or, you falling out with so many people. That happens in your personal life. That happens in
Mm-hmm.
your personal life. What happens here is that it is broadcast. for anyone to
Amplified.
see. It's amplified, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's happening in the public eye, so people remember it because it is literally recorded. It's on a live, like, oh, she fell out with such and such. Look, you could pull up a live and show it. Where in your personal life, time goes on and you forget about it. You know, somebody that was your friend years ago that you fell out with, they're just a distant memory. Where it is forever immortalized here on YouTube or on Instagram. That is the difference. And you can always show it back. Oh, yeah, remember she was friends with this person. She's not friends with that person. That happens in our personal lives as well. And I
Right.
think that if we started implementing a lot more of our behaviors from our personal life, unless you do the shit here that you do in your personal life, that's on you. But I know when I fall out with people in my personal life, I don't bash them. You know what I mean? I don't call
No,
people on
right.
like, yeah,
Right.
this bitch, I can't fuck with her. I don't,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
not on social media
right,
broadcasting it to the
blasting them.
whole
I
fucking
don't do
world,
that.
which makes it amplified and it causes like a huge explosion of a fight then. And it's
It
the
does.
back and forth and it becomes entirely too much.
Yes.
And the next one that I had was, y'all, don't send nobody nudes. Don't do it. I mean, honest to fucking God, like women really don't want to see dick pics, and
Vice versa.
men.
Vice versa.
I mean, and yeah, exactly. And men that are getting like nude, like a hey, how you doing? You never talked to them before, and then suddenly, hey, how you doing? And they're spreading eagle,
Yeah.
to a man in a DM. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Huh?
Honestly, we're
Yeah.
adults now.
Put it.
I've done boudoir pictures for my husband as a
Mhm.
gift, an anniversary gift, but
Yeah.
they were done classy, no nudity, just like lingerie, sexy little pics just for him. But
Mhm.
I will never even pose nude for a picture for my husband. No, 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 no. It's not going to happen because anybody could hack, or God forbid me and my husband broke up and he wanted to be spiteful. And it isn't a trust thing. I fully trust him, but I just don't want those pictures anywhere. So, y'all, they always end up getting out. They do. How many times that now, Cindy, have we heard about people's nudes being shown? It's
A lot.
almost like a penis joins the woman's community, and that penis ends up getting a million pictures of women, posing all nude.
Yeah.
They're trying to make their move. That's fucking weird. Okay?
I
It's
just,
weird.
I just, and listen, people are adults. We're not shaming anybody. We're not, we're just saying be more selective, be more careful
Yes.
of who
Careful.
you send these pictures to, because again, the internet is forever. And now
Mm-hmm.
your, you know what I mean, most intimate possessions are all over the fucking internet for in all its glory, for everyone to see, for people to pass around, for it to be weaponized against you, for it to be posted forever. You have to be very careful. Your body, your integrity, all of that should be your prized possession. People should earn your trust. And again, you can do whatever the hell you want, but then
Right.
don't be surprised when it is leaked and it is shared and it is shown. You don't know. It's Listen to me. Don't send people pictures if you don't know their first and last name, puñeta.
Right, right.
You
Because
send people pictures of your most private places
why do we
and you
know?
only know them as canary yellow or some shit. Their user. What is happening in this universe? What is happening? Your Instagram handle is
Sunshinery,
canary yellow. I'm gonna send you, yeah, because I know you. I know you. You told me that I'm the shit. Okay.
suddenly some sunshinery is sending out nudes. Nobody knows her fucking name, but you're seeing her breast and her little
That's right.
kitty. I mean, come on,
Said what
like,
I said. That's right.
look, I get it. You do what you do. If you want to make videos, you want to take pictures, but you got to be careful and more selective, because the only reason we're having this conversation right now is because other people's nudes got leaked out by people that really didn't know them, yet they sent nudes, hoping
Yeah.
that it would open a door to being like, hey, let's sexy talk, or let's be an item, or I'm interested in you. Whatever happened to just having a fucking conversation? Why you gotta
Yeah.
be sending boobies and kitty? I don't understand it. I
And
don't
listen, if
understand it.
that's what makes you feel good and you don't care about it getting around, then do you, like, do you, girl, for real, on some real shit. But just be prepared. If that's not something that you want to get around, then be very
Right,
careful. Be very
right.
careful. You know what I
If
mean?
you want it
Guys,
in
not only
Playboy,
women, men too. Not only women, you
right.
know, because there's some men that get, you know, it's not only men sending penis pictures, there's women sending unsolicited pictures to men. And I know that the consensus is that men love that shit. No, not all men like that. There's a majority of men that do not like unsolicited naked pictures sent into
Oh
their
my
damn
God,
DMs.
yes,
You know what that is?
yes.
You open your DMs and see some spread eagle and you were not expecting that shit. Come on, let's not do that to people.
It's happened to my son, who is only going to be 24 years old. It's happened to
Hey,
him. He's like,
Marianne.
Mom, he's like, I want nothing to do with somebody that introduces themselves with a nude picture.
You know, right?
It's not
Hi,
sexy. It's
my name is Legs Wide Open. Like, come on, guys. You can't be
right.
silly.
Right. If you want a guy to, and for me, and I know
Legs
everybody's
wide
different,
open.
but I know for me, and I know a lot of the guys that I know, including my husband, like they they like a little bit of a chase. I mean, what chase
They
is there
do.
if you're
They
introducing
do.
yourself with
They
your
do.
name and a hello and your nude picture? I mean, like, what more is there to get to know? I mean,
Exactly. Make
that's just
people
my
work for it.
opinion.
Men and women,
Right.
let me tell you, men and women are so much alike. It's just the way we execute it is different, right? Our
Yes.
delivery, men and women think alike, okay? Women think about sex just as much as men. Like, don't let anybody tell you any different. Make people work for it. You know what I mean? Like, men and women like a chase, they like a challenge. They want, okay, somebody will sleep with you, right? You're sexy, you're beautiful, you got a nice body, you send somebody your pictures. Yeah, okay, they'll sleep with you, but they won't take you seriously after that. Like, let's be honest.
It's a
A man
respect
or a
thing.
woman.
It's a
Right.
respect thing. And for me, I'm not a prude whatsoever. Y'all know I'm always talking about sex toys and stuff on this channel. However, I'm a little bit more conservative and selective on whom is gonna see my body, who's gonna touch it. Y'all be surprised. Like, I'm very, very, very careful because, I look at what I have as a prize, and
Right.
every woman should, every man should. I think they all
Yeah.
should feel they're important and protect what they have. But,
For real.
you want to go out there and, hey, if you want to spread eagle for Playboy and you don't care, then by all means do it.
See?
But
Yeah.
don't complain if you send a stranger a
See?
nude and it ends up in other people's hands.
See, there's a man right here saying he doesn't like that shit. I know plenty of other men that have been on social media that have also said they don't like that shit. I know that we
Yes.
think as women,
Yeah.
men love that shit. No, no, they
No, they
don't.
don't.
Like, it's not
Mm-mm.
a cute thing to open. And imagínate you're at work or something and you open a DM and surprise, surprise, you're in fucking Barnes and Nobles or in Starbucks and you're on your laptop, you're working, and you just, let me check my emails, let me check my DMs. And it's like, bagatanga. Like, come on, don't embarrass people like that. Unsolicited. Warn a mother effer. Let him know what he's about to see, get into. Like, come on. I can't. I
No, it's
can't.
crazy to me. And the men with the dick pics, like, dude, like, I, I don't want to see your junk.
I
Like,
think
let's,
that body parts are the ugliest things ever. Men and
I
women body parts. I think they are horrendous,
see
mine
it.
included. I never look at myself in the mirror like, girl, that is pretty as a flower. Hell no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to
Right.
see it. I don't want to see nobody
think
else's either.
I
Like, I'm
think that's the
sorry.
difference between like a man brain and a woman brain. There is a difference. Sorry, there are different hormones. It's just the reality. It's the way it is. And I think for women, we look at if a dick pic is shown, we're not like, ooh, that's so beautiful.
Yep.
Oh my god, I gotta get with this dude because of his dick and balls. No, no, your cock and balls don't turn me on.
Sorry, baby. I can't.
It
I can't.
doesn't. And you
I
know that's
agree.
true. What do
I
you
agree.
feel if you get a dick pic? Are you like, ooh, let's go on a date?
Especially
Oh,
unsolicited. No, I'm weirded out. I'm weirded out because I don't feel special, right? If you send me unsolicited pictures of yourself, the first thing that I think is the first thing I don't think is I'm just so amazing that I'm the only person he's ever
I
sent
know.
this to. No, I'm
I
like, you can send this
know.
shit to every and anybody. No, man, no.
It's
Now,
true though. It's
if
so
we're in a
true.
relationship, if we're, whatever,
That's
that's
different.
different. That's different. If we're
Very different.
talking or whatever, because that happens. But unsolicited, don't know you from Adam, like, boy, bye. No, yo no quiero ver esa mierda. No, but nah, bro. No.
It's
No,
like,
I have five
oh,
sons. I used to change diapers. I know what it looks like. I don't need to see yours to remember. Trust me. The hell?
it's I never understood that. I'll never understand it. And in a
I don't know
way,
either.
with the
Sorry.
man and woman brains and our hormones, they are different. However, I think that most men, if they're going to take you seriously, they don't want an introduction with you spread eagle. That's
No,
all
I
I'm going to
don't think
say on
so.
that. But it's
And
been
then
happening.
again, I think like a guy, like people have always told me that. I don't know why. They're like, oh, Cindy, you think like a dude, or you think you are a dude. No, I really don't think I'm a dude. Trust me, I know I'm a female. But I
Oh.
don't, I'm just not
And men
disillusioned.
and women can be
I'm just not
friends.
disillusioned about things. I know what women do, how we act, because I am a female. I've done a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? To dudes, I know how it is, and I'm not gonna lie about it or beat around the bush. Like I'm. So if that means I think like a dude, then think that all you want. But I do not think I'm like a dude. I think like a
Well,
female.
men and women can be friends. One of my very best friends, the time that I came on and I was actually on camera and I was talking about Maria, she had just passed away at 39 years old due to alcoholism.
Yes.
Well, I know her because of her brother, which is one of my best friends.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we've been best friends for 25 years and have
Yes.
never, I mean, he'll be there in a heartbeat if I ever need him. I was a few hours away and I'm like drunk off my ass. My car is there. I'm like, I can't drive. He's like, where are you? He brought his cousin to drive my car home a few hours away and he drove me home. That's a best friend.
Yes.
And there has never been any sort of romantic
Yep.
anything. So men and women can talk and not be
Oh,
bumping
definitely,
uglies.
definitely. They
They
can
can.
talk and have completely platonic relationships. It just depends on how mature you are. Especially, I just think that that's ridiculous for people to think that men and women are too different to be able to be friends and be respectful of each other. And I don't know, that's just an immature way to think.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hi, how are you, Shayna? Oh, love you, girl. Blessings to you too, mama. So good to see you, Shayna. But yeah, I just think that it's ridiculous to think that. You know what I mean? I think that it's individual. If you're
Right.
an immature person, you're not going to be able to be friends with anybody. If you're not the kind of person that can have friendships, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Because in order to have long lasting friendships, you have to know how to be a long lasting friend. You have to realize that friends don't always agree. Friends are going to have their little
Yeah.
issues, their
Yeah.
disagreements. But do you throw away friendships when things get a little, you know,
Mm-mm.
iffy? No, not if not. And then there's some people you shouldn't have to work so hard to be friends with, right?
Right.
It should,
There are some high maintenance ass friends, and
yeah,
I ain't got time for that.
yeah. And I think that's the difference. You know what I mean? If the pros outweigh the cons, then that's it. But if you are in a friend with somebody and everything is just negative, like they're just needy, they're just selfish, they're just yada yada yada. Same thing with a relationship. Would you put up with that from a significant other? I hope not. Don't put up with that from a friend. But the
Right.
same way relationships take work, so do friendships, you know?
Trying daily, yeah, you're right. First impressions are real. They
Yes,
are. And it sucks in a
yes,
way when you're an introvert
yes.
like I am. I'm an
They
introvert. So
truly are.
when I first meet somebody, I mean, I probably every single friend I have that is a best friend to me now probably
Mm-hmm.
thought I was crazy, like outspoken, very passionate about things. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, all of my friends have been friends now. I've been friends with them for many, many years since
Yep.
elementary school, middle school, high school.
Yep.
And they ended up seeing me for who I am. And I'm
Yes.
very careful with first impressions because I don't want people to think negative of me on the first time they meet me, and I'm a little bit erratic or crazy or different than what they are, but they don't really see me as a person. And then once people do, it's different and we're friends, and I'm very, very loyal, and I'll give you the shirt off my back if
Yep.
you're my friend. I
She
will.
will. She will. Yeah, for
Hmm.
real. I don't want to see no damn schlong in front of my face too. I open my phone early in the morning before I have my damn coffee.
Right?
The hell
I don't want to see
no.
that shit.
Put that in the
And
way.
no, and some of them they come with like a big old 70s bush. It's like, where's the penis and balls? All I see is hair. What the fuck is that? Like, groom yourself. I'm not interested. It's true. Big old
Yeah,
fucking seven.
yeah, I am the manscape. Manscape. The same way you want
Right,
women to, you know what I mean? Take a little pride in that.
right. Fix it, man. Fix it.
Seriously, that before my coffee, like you know how mad I am before my coffee. You open your damn phone and it's like in full glory. No, get the fuck out of here. Lucky is imagínate in my face. The shit out of my face. Get that out of get no, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
No.
I can't take it. I cannot. That's like okay, let's right? Hypothetically, let's say you sleeping with somebody or you know you live with somebody, but you know, ¿verdad? And they laying in the bed and you wake them up with a breast in the mouth. That's how it feels to get a damn shit in the morning. Would you like me to do that to you? Wake you with a damn breast in the mouth? No, don't do that shit to me. Let me wake up. Let me think clearly. Let me clean the boogers out of my eyes first. Puñeta, like
Right?
that's doing too
I don't
much,
even want to say hello to you until I had my coffee. Like, leave me the fuck
right?
alone, let alone seeing
Right?
your
The
pubic
most
hairs.
intimate parts. Like, come on, let's have some tact. Let's have some damn tact, man.
I agree. Another thing that I don't like is doxers. Okay? Doxing and then trying to excuse it away. Right? Like,
Hmm.
last month I was doxed, like
Yep.
hardcore doxed, my first, last name, and
Yes.
profession.
Yes.
And I could have retaliated
Yes.
and
We could have.
given out a ton more information on the person, but
Yes.
I
We could have.
chose not to.
Nope.
There, it would be going against everything I feel, and I'm
Yes.
not going to put somebody else in danger. I'm just not going to do
True.
it, especially when they have kids. That's
Yes.
just not in me to do. So
No, it's not.
doxers that excuse away, oh, they did this to me, they did that, or I'm gonna say this now because they said that. Like, oh, they gave my last name, now I'm gonna out everything they've ever had. Like, it shouldn't be that way. It really shouldn't. I've never doxed anybody, and I swear to God on the Bible on that. I just won't do it.
Me
I've
either.
been asked in DMs. I've been
Yep.
asked, can you give me this information? Can you?
Yep.
And could I have? Yes, because I know it, but I won't do that ever. So there'll never be a DM of me doxing anyone
Yeah.
because it's
No,
just
me
not a
either.
thing.
Me either. It's just not something I do because I like I said, I'm far from perfect, make mistakes all the time, but I try to treat people how I want to be treated. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've come
Yes.
and called people bitches. Yeah.
Uh huh.
And I'll still call them a bitch. I still think they're a bitch. But that for real, but that's like the beginning and the
Yeah.
end of it. If me calling you a bitch is like, oh my God, like you know what I mean? I haven't taken it beyond
Right.
that.
If we're calling you a
People have
pussy
said the
ass
worst of
bitch,
the worst about me. People have said the worst. I haven't poor shamed anybody, wealth shamed anybody, addict shamed anybody,
mm-mm.
fat shamed. No, I haven't. I think
No,
that
hold
people
up,
are
hold up.
beautiful.
I have to admit,
No,
I have shamed a person for grifting when that person shamed you. That was the only time I shamed somebody for, not having money. Because it's like,
yes,
you know, it's karma. I'm sorry, but it
yes.
is. Don't go talking about somebody else and downing them for something, because the next month you
Thank you.
could be in that same position. And it's
Anybody,
happened
anybody
with
can be in
anybody.
a bad position.
Right.
And I think it's
Mhm.
crazy that when you shamed me for having been in a bad position, and then you end up in a bad position, and while you're in a bad position, you're still trying to shame me when
Yeah.
I've removed myself from a bad position and I'm doing much better. I haven't come here and asked for a fucking thing.
Nothing. You don't even put your Cash
I don't
App.
put my
You're
cash app,
nothing.
nothing,
And you
nothing.
could and you should. You're a
And two
creator.
years
You come
ago, I
here.
was
It's your
doing bad.
time.
It was 2 years ago, 2 fucking years ago. Get over it. That I was doing bad and needed groceries. I haven't asked for shit. I haven't asked for nothing.
You haven't.
Nothing.
You haven't. And people swear I'm your benefactor, but I haven't given you shit.
No.
Other than, the few boxy JJs, or, send you
A
like
Christmas, my
$4 or
birthday
something.
gift.
Like, yeah,
Right.
your birthday. Like, I don't look at that as I did this for you. I did that for you. I No, it's like you're my friend, and I'll do anything for my friend.
And
I
she
don't look at
gifts
it like I want
memberships
to.
on purpose because people are so bothered by it. And she
Yes.
does it.
Yes.
And what JJ does for my channel, she does for other creators she likes. I just happen to
Exactly.
be one of her best friends. But she
Mhm.
doesn't, I don't abuse my relationship with JJ. I would never do
Never.
that.
Never. You
Never
don't.
abuse my relationship with her. You know what I mean?
Never.
Like
You
never. I know
you
she's
give
a family. I have to respect. You know what I mean?
to me in love and appreciation and respect and listening to me and being able to bounce off each other. Um, that is more valuable than any money or gift I could give to you. So to me, it's not even an equal. It's like you give me more than I could ever
No, I think
possibly
it's the
give you
same
in
because you're
something
there for me.
material.
No, because you're there for me. They think it's a materialistic relationship when it isn't. You're
Not at
there for
all.
me. If I need you, I could call you anytime. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I can DM
And
you
we
like,
talk, and it
"Ooh."
has nothing to
Yeah.
do with money. It has nothing to do
No,
with you needing anything.
no.
You just want to talk, and we're
Yeah, and it
friends.
has nothing to do with YouTube. Like we're friends, real life friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and it's not a YouTube friendship like many of my friends. When it's not a YouTube, it began. I met you guys on YouTube, and
Right.
it you guys became my friends, and so that's where it is, and that's how we are. There's no there's no monetary gain, there's no agenda there, and I think that's what people need more on YouTube, more authenticity. Stop trying to gain something from somebody all the time because it becomes obvious. When you use
Yeah.
people, when that's your only motive, it becomes obvious,
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah, that's
know?
why some people have the reputations they do. You have been called a grifter, and it isn't justified. It's just not
Wow.
true. It's not
Yeah.
true at all.
Mm.
It's not. It's a
I'm not
lie.
a
It's
grifter. I'm not a
not
grifter.
at
And
all.
if other people can ask for help when they need things, why when I needed groceries am I called a grifter? And you know why I'm still being called a grifter by whatever this person, um because I have members and because people super chat me. I've never said, you can go and watch all my lives. I've never said, guys, you can super chat me, that's a way to help the channel, or you can become a member, that's a way to help the channel, or you can send me a cash app, guys. I've never said that. People super chat me and I say thank you, but I've never sat up here and said, guys, I have the cash apps. I mean, I have my super chats activated for a reason. I've never done that. So because
Right.
people support me that way or whatever, that's what they choose to do. I'm not here forcing anybody or even um dry begging for that or whatever
There
the
are some creators, Sin, that, and I think I've told you this before, that will not start the live until they get like 10 super chats and they
Yep.
need 200
Or
likes,
cash
and then
app.
they'll start
Yep.
talking and start the live. And I just don't have time for that. It's like, listen, I'm going to give you,
We've seen that, guys.
basically,
We've seen that. Yep.
oh yeah, yeah, it's very prevalent in one of the communities I'm in. It's kind of like they all do it.
Thank you, Pat Webster.
Not to even, if you see
Hi, Lisa.
the live, that it, like, the notification that they're live, not to even go in there for a half an hour, because they're
It's
going
true.
to wait until they get a certain amount of likes and a certain amount of super chats, and
Yep.
then they'll spend 500 hours saying hello to everybody, and then they'll get started. So
It's
I'll go in
true.
a half an hour
It's true.
after.
And I
It's
think it's
sad.
important to say hello to everybody who comes into your chat because
It
it's a
is. Yes,
blessing.
yes,
It's a
yes,
blessing to have people come in your chat. But I also don't say, guys, I'm not gonna say another word until I need 10 more likes. Okay, 5 more likes, 4 more likes. It just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit
I
right with me.
know.
And you know what I mean? Like, that's entitled, in my opinion. Like, we have to remember that without you guys, without you coming in the chats, without you being subscribed to our channels, we would sit here talking to ourselves. Like, and creators get a big head and they get this ego. They get more subscribers and they're like, oh, I'm the shit. No, actually, your subscribers are the shit. Your
Yeah,
subscribers are the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
and I will never lose sight of that. That without you guys, I would have no channel, no subs. I would have nothing. And if more creators remembered that and stopped acting like they were above their subscribers, like y'all got it all twisted, bro. Y'all got it twisted completely. It's the subscribers, and you should be thanking them and understanding that they are the ones that made your fucking channel and they can destroy your channel. If everybody pulls their support because you're such an entitled Karenina, you will literally be talking to your motherfucking self. That shit annoys the shit out of me, bro. It annoys me a lot.
Yeah. And another thing that I have, and I think this is one
Yes,
of the
it's
last, like,
crazy.
I
That's right.
mean,
It's crazy.
listen, I got a
Sorry.
bunch, right? We could be here
Yeah.
all fucking night.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
No.
just gonna, like, the last one
Nope.
that I'll
Thank you.
mention, because
Yes.
this is something that's important,
Yes. Okay.
is when a creator like they have, like, our chat now, right? And I'll just use Teresa as an example, or Steven, Steven and Teresa.
Thank you,
They
Lisa.
go into they're part of the channel. They are either moderators, or they're always here and they're always putting, they're adding into the conversation, and we
Yeah.
love them being here, right? Because I don't give a
Yes.
fuck. We'll love bomb all we want. It's better than
That's
hate
right. That's
bombing,
right. That's
okay?
right.
Like,
Yeah.
we love and hate. So, but I mean, it's true. Like, I mean, what the fuck? People with the whole don't love bomb. Shut up. Just shut up.
Wait 1 second.
So
Lisa from the West. I'm so sorry. That's pretty disgusting.
it
That's pretty
is.
disgusting. It's so
Yeah.
crazy. I go into some chats and not one person acknowledges me. That's insane. And I'm so sorry. Listen, we don't do that here. Sometimes I miss people, but it's never intentional. But everybody in the chat always welcomes people. How
Hmm.
terrible that makes somebody feel. And I'm sorry. So, hi
I've
Lisa
been
from the
there.
West. Yeah, we don't do that around here. We don't play
Hmm.
those type of games.
But I've been there. I've gone into other chats and other communities, and not
Me
one
too.
person will acknowledge you. So
Me
you
too.
feel like, okay, I'm kind of like not involved at all.
Yeah,
You want to
like they're
feel
like it's a
included.
click. It's a click. If you're new, you're not welcome. They're like, oh, I never seen that person before. Like you're supposed to welcome new people. I can't. I swear it's topsy turvy land. Okay, I'm sorry. So continue. I
Right.
just wanted to say hello.
So when people, and we've talked about this before, the whole
Mhm.
cloak of invisibility. They
Yes.
are your moderator, they're your friend, they're just
Yes.
a regular in the chat, they're a subscriber, and you really get along with them, and you think that that person is cool with you too. But then in another chat, they're talking
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of shit about you.
Yes,
And
girl.
this could be a
I
subscriber
hate
or a
those.
creator. It's like,
Anybody,
but
right? Goes for
but you're
anybody.
not invisible. We can see what you're
We
doing.
see
Or
you.
it's not even
We see
others. It's
you.
not even us that see you. Guaranteed it will
Yep.
be a member or a subscriber or somebody that really
Somebody.
appreciates you. They'll be like, "Did you know so and so was talking shit about you in the chat?" Really? Like, why? They were just in here like loving on us and being all cool and our friend. Like, that's not right.
Yeah.
However, what I won't do is play a game of telephone. If somebody
Never do.
says something, I'm going to go right to the person and
Yes.
ask them. I would
Yes.
rather do that because sometimes it's simple. It's a simple misunderstanding.
Sometimes,
There's no
yeah.
need to blow up. They
Yes.
got something out of context and you fix it right then and there with the person instead of let me click live and drag the fuck out of this person. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
that blows my mind. And it's unfair, in my
And I'm
opinion.
sorry, Pam, if you ever felt like that in here. That makes me sad. And I'm sorry if you've ever felt like that. I apologize sincerely.
Oh,
Never
she
let
did?
anybody
Pam did? Wait, Pat did
Yeah,
or
she
Pam?
said, Pam said, I have
Oh,
experienced the same thing even in here at times. And that makes me very sad.
oh,
I'm so sorry
I'm
about that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Pam, we love you. You know that. You're
Hmm.
one of our girls.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
ever want you to feel that way. And if
Definitely.
you do, please DM me because you're always
Or
included.
just come in here and be like, hello, y'all bitches want to
Exactly.
I'm not here.
Bitches say
Like,
hello.
address that shit immediately, girl. Be like, oh, y'all gonna play like y'all don't see me today, right? Let a bitch know, like, we don't play that here, because y'all already know my dumb ass can't see even with glasses. So, but we don't do that here. We don't do that to anybody on purpose. Like, the people that
Sometimes we
are
get
not allowed
so
here are blocked
involved.
here. The people that are not allowed here are blocked here. So if you're not
Sometimes
blocked,
we
you're
get
welcome here.
so
What
involved in our conversation that it's
you
easy to
do?
miss
You
sometimes
do.
in the chat, but usually
Yes.
the mods and stuff will greet and
Yeah.
say hello, and we want everybody
Yeah.
to be included
Yeah.
because
We do. We
I
do.
don't mind
My
criticism. Even if you
Marianne.
give me criticism like, hey, JJ, like, did you ever think
Love
about
you too,
doing
Marianne.
it this way or seeing
Yeah.
it this way?
Yeah.
And my
Mhm.
mind has been changed several times based
Yeah,
on
me
people
too.
telling me a different way. So you
And I
just
think,
never
JJ,
know.
why it's important too is because sometimes things can be misinterpreted through text.
Right.
I've
Uh-huh.
done that. Like, depending, like, let's say I was hot, right? I was angry on a live, and somebody comes in and they're making just a normal comment, and I interpreted it wrong. I did that one time, and I felt so bad because things can be misinterpreted or, lost in translation through text. And that happens a lot in chats or in comment sections. Things are taken wrong. And that's why I think it's important to try to gauge where somebody's coming from, um, and not jump on somebody by one comment because maybe they were trying to write it quickly and didn't articulate it the way they wanted to, or it's just there's a lot of different things, and that's why I try not to jump on people in chat. I really don't. But there's certain
Right.
people that I know, like Marshmallow, just starting trouble. Like, certain people we know, right?
Yeah.
We already know, like, you coming in here, NIGGR, boy, you gotta go. So,
Right. Yo.
but it can be lost in translation. I just think that people need to be more real. Don't think that people don't see you, because even if I'm not there or JJ's not there, somebody else, YouTube, as big as it is a small world. And people
Mm-hmm.
see it, and they don't like it either. They don't like the two-faced shit because a lot of people recognize if you would do that to somebody else, you'll do it to them. If you know
Well,
what I mean? If you come and be
yes.
so sweet to somebody, and then that same day or in that same time frame, you're bashing the shit. And I'm not talking about just being in a chat and somebody, the creator, doesn't like me. I'm talking about actively bashing the shit out of us after you were in our chat. It's just weird, and it's seen, and it's just fake, and it's gross.
I practice what I preach. I'm not going to say who it is, but today I went into a DM, which I very rarely do with
Hmm.
anybody other
Right.
than Cindy and a few close people that I do trust, I won't go into
Oh,
DMs
thank you,
because
Lisa.
anything I say will be twisted. But I today went to somebody and asked
Thank
them
you.
flat out, are you all right? Like, have I done something? Or because I'm hearing you are not speaking so nicely about us, but you're in chat and you seem cool. And to me, I would rather get it off my chest and not feel fake, like I'm greeting somebody that really doesn't like me.
Yes. Yes.
And it really was a twisted, they explained what happened, and it was different than the way that it was brought to me.
Yeah.
So everything is fine. And I would
Good.
never, that's so much better to do that than to just assume that somebody is right away having,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Just like remember when somebody cloned Shay and
oh,
went into a
yeah,
chat that she
yeah.
never goes in and like came at you
Mm-hmm.
crazy and you
Yep.
were like, what the fuck? And you just blocked her. And then Shay was like, what the hell? Why JJ? And then I told her, she was like, girl, that wasn't me. That was not me.
Right. And it really was a
And it
cloned
really
account.
wasn't.
It
It was
was.
clean. And
And
we
it
thought it
didn't
was
even
weird.
sound like Shay.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
didn't
is
sound
Shay
like
like
her.
on
She's
drugs
never
today or
in that
something?
chat ever. That's why when I was like, what the hell? She's in that chat. And you know what I mean? Like it was weird and it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
her. And so I think it's important, to try to work things out um privately if it's worth it to you, right? If you don't like somebody, you don't work it out. But if you like somebody or you enjoy chatting with them, um don't allow anybody else to tell you something and let that become fact. Not even us. Not even us. No one. Don't allow anyone to tell you what they've seen, um, and you take it as fact, right? Oh, I saw Selfie was in a chat and she said you're a bitch. Like, okay, where she said that, I want to see it. I want to see it for myself. And then if you see, oh, here she said you're a bitch, then okay, yeah. Because that happens a lot. People stir shit up and or they'll perceive something or interpret a text one way and they'll tell you something, and then if you had gone and seen it, you may read it and interpret it differently. So I think when people try to interpret shit for you, it gets muddy, it gets messy. Hi, Viva La Roca. How are you, beautiful girl? I think that's what we need to remember. I hope you're okay today. Been keeping you in my prayers. Seriously, you and your family and your mom, been keeping you guys in my prayers.
She
And
lost her mom on, she says she lost her mom on Tuesday. I'm so
what?
sorry. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God. I'm that far back. Oh my God.
No, you're really not that far back. You're not. I'm so sorry. That's
I
awful.
am so sorry, Viva La Roca. You have my
Yeah,
deepest condolences.
absolutely. And I will
I'm
pray for
sorry.
you as well. That's awful.
I will definitely pray for you. Oh God, yeah. I will
Just
pray for
on Tuesday. That's like so brand new. I'm
yeah, I
so
will pray for
sorry.
you and your family. I will definitely pray for you and your family. I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry, just
Oh,
needed my
Aviva says she messaged you on IG. I can't figure out the email. I'm stupid that way. You're not stupid,
okay.
honey.
You're not
There's a
stupid. You're going
tech
through a lot.
stuff sucks. I hate tech.
I am gonna check it after this, Viva La Roca. I'm gonna check after this.
Yeah.
Definitely. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't even see that. I feel like a dick. I was just like,
No, don't feel like a dick. You didn't see. She just came in. You're not far behind. You weren't. Just a couple comments later, she said she lost her mom on Tuesday, which is
yeah, I'm
not
so sorry.
not good. Yeah, I'm so sorry too. My condolences.
Yeah, I would definitely check my messages after this live. Um, and that's why, people are dealing with so much stuff. And you don't know what anybody's dealing with and why they come to YouTube. And I think that's what we have to keep in mind, especially as content creators. We're making
Oh,
content, you know what?
she says she had brain cancer and it was quick. No more suffering.
I
Thank
get
God.
it. I
Thank
get it.
God.
Um, it doesn't ease your suffering, but at least knowing that she's not in pain anymore, because that's what my mom was in a lot of
Yeah.
pain. My mom was suffering a lot with chronic pain every day. And at least she's not suffering anymore.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
understand
I
that.
said the same thing about my dad, I had to make the decision whether they would resuscitate or not, and he told me like the same day, no, I'm done, I'm done. And I just had to give my dad and abide by his wishes, and he suffered a lot, a
Yeah,
lot. So, at least if there's any, like
solace.
solidarity in it, some,
Yeah,
yeah, solace there, it's at least you know that. And I'm very sorry, and my condolences go out to you because that's
yeah,
terrible. I still have my mom, thank God. I don't have my dad, but when I lose my mom, like I can't even think about that. I can't. So
yeah.
my
I
heart breaks for
know
you.
I know the pain of losing your mom, and I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. That's all I want to say, because
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing else you can say. Nothing makes it
Better, right?
better. Yeah. Just know
Yeah.
that we're here, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
Sin, answer your go to IG after.
I am right after we end. I'm gonna go
And
and
you can always message me too.
yeah,
Um Jay Hizzle.
yeah.
Jay Hizzle. Where's my Oh, here it is. Jay
And
Hizzle.
I'm sorry, Diamond Eyes, about your loss too. It's never easy to lose somebody. It's not. Um, it's not easy. People say, "Oh, it gets easier." No, it doesn't. It doesn't get
Pat
easier.
Wetzel. Pat
She lost
Wetzel
her
just lost
husband.
her husband a
She
couple
did.
months ago. I mean,
Yeah,
damn.
she did a couple of months ago. She's still grieving. You know, and that's why I'm saying, do I want to be part of the problem here on YouTube? And I have been in the past. I've come and I've said some shit out of my mouth, man. I have, out of anger, out of frustration, out of, like, they want to keep coming at me. F that. But I don't want to
Right.
be part of the problem anymore. I don't.
It's hard not to defend yourself, but then
It
it
is hard.
becomes like a volleyball game or a tennis game,
It
back and
does.
forth, back and forth, back and forth. And each time it gets nastier and nastier. And the only way to stop it is one party has to say enough. I'm not
Yeah.
going to participate in your bullshit anymore. Say what
Yeah.
you want.
And I'm not gonna defend anything anybody says. I don't care anymore. Either you get to know me and make up your minds for yourselves, or you choose to believe what's being said. Either way, that is your decision. But I'm not gonna come and fight everything that's been said about me. I don't do that in my
Mm-mm.
personal life. Like, the fuck? Why am
I
I doing
know,
it on YouTube?
right?
You
I
know?
think about that, and I think about like there was this certain little group, not many people, it's like three people,
Yes.
that like tried to take me down in the beginning when I first started my business, and I didn't care. I ignored them. They were
That's
like
right.
non-important. I
Yep.
focused and I had tunnel vision on what I wanted to do
Yep.
and what I wanted to be, and I
Yep.
didn't pay attention to that. So why the fuck am I paying attention to anybody that I don't even know in real life that has something to say about me based upon one sentence that they're twisting or something?
Yeah.
Like I can't be bothered with that. And
No.
I think that's what we all have to do, is kind of have that tunnel vision, like, and say whatever.
Yeah.
Now there are some boundaries. There are some things that nobody should cross, as in my children, Cindy's
Love you,
children,
Viva la Roca.
my husband, Cindy's family. Don't go for families, because you're
Yeah.
going to get your ass chewed out if you do. It's just a fact.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. It's true. Like, leave our families alone. Like,
The
just
3 to 5 business days.
yeah, I know she made me crack up with that. But but I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, and if you ever need Cindy, you can DM me and I can get to
And
Cindy
just
quicker.
say,
But
hey, tell Cindy I DM'd her, because I have so
yeah,
many DMs. Sometimes I
if
don't
she's
see them.
working, she can't, if she's working or at a
Yeah.
program or whatever, she can't answer,
Yeah, I
so
can't.
can get her a little bit easier. She may not answer me right away, but she'll answer.
She'll get me and let me
Yes,
know,
I
and then
will.
I'll know to
Yep.
check it. Because if I'm at work, I definitely can't be on my phone or anything. But yeah. But I listen, guys. We don't want to come here and do harm. We want to come and give our opinions, which we're entitled to, and people don't have to agree with them. That is the wonderful thing about opinions. But we're not going to allow people to try to dictate um who we can be civil with, or how we conduct ourselves here, how we talk, what we can talk about, what we can't talk about, just because you want to make it into a bigger thing because you don't like us, and it doesn't matter what we say, you're going to be angry about it anyway. If I say the
Right.
sky is blue, you're going to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. And the more we tried to fight it, the worse it got. The more people had, these same people just found an issue with anything and everything we said, because it's not about that. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm not.
Yeah, and it really is a game, but you don't know that you're part of the game until
You
you
don't.
step outside of it and take a look at what's happening. And you're
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, I'm an integral part of what's happening. And I just
Yeah.
need to remove myself
Hey,
and
chronic.
let the other people show themselves for who they are. And,
Exactly.
you know,
People will see it, JJ, but the more you
yeah.
try to
And they
force it,
do.
yes, they do see it. They do see
Hmm.
it. Trust me.
Yeah,
And that's
more and
all
more
that's
I'm seeing
important.
that. And
That's
I'm
all
so
that is important.
appreciative of it. And guys, we want to do this again,
Yes.
talk about things online and social
Yes,
media
because we
and
didn't finish.
YouTube
We
and
didn't finish. We're
Twitter.
gonna have a
Yeah,
part
we
two.
want to do this again.
Yes.
So if I think Cindy or myself will do a community post and
Yes.
ask, what would you like to
Right?
talk
Yes.
about? Some things that drive you crazy or some things that you absolutely love. Like for me, every single bad thing that I've been through on YouTube or Twitter
Mm-hmm.
was worth me meeting the friends that I have. Like
True.
Cindy, like I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't take it back because I met some amazing friends. I'll
Yeah,
do
me
things
either.
differently going forward,
Yep.
for myself because I can look back at myself and go, girl, you were a damn fool. Why why'd you
Right?
say that or why'd you bother?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
own
me
my
too.
shit. I really
Me
can.
too.
I made a lot of mistakes, and the difference is if you learn from those mistakes and don't repeat them. Because when you see repeat offenders, it's like, okay, I got to walk away from you now.
Because
It's just
you should, pay attention to
you
patterns
want
of
to
behavior. We
grow.
keep saying that. Yes.
You need to grow as a person. We
As a
all need
person.
to grow as
Yes.
people.
Yep.
We just do. So anyway, those are my
Yeah,
opinions
juror
and
number
things that
six.
I
I didn't know
see.
that was done to you, and that's not cool. I was looking at the chat. I didn't even know that had happened to you. And
What happened?
Jugs was talking shit.
Oh
I
God, that one. Oh Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
that one.
she the man, listen, I don't even want to start on that one, but she needs to stop talking to people crazy. Like, who does she think she anyway? Okay, let me chill because I don't like her at all. Yeah, I know, Rabbit of Chaos, and but God forbid, right, that I get a super chat or I get a cash app or something. Like, it's a big deal. Selfie's a grifter. I'm not allowed to do that on YouTube. Like, out of here. Go to work every day. I'm not asking for shit. Like Joe said it earlier. This is gravy. This is gravy on top of my mashed potatoes. This is not my mashed potatoes. And some people, it is their mashed potatoes, but you have to be realistic. You know what I mean? Like, you can't come and no, no, no. If you have millions of subscribers and you making enough money to pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your car note, then more power to you, but I'm not there. I got bills I gotta pay. This is gravy, bro. Trust me, and I'm grateful for gravy. I love gravy, but
Mm-hmm.
I gotta have mashed potatoes on my plate. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
this ain't even gravy for me. This is not
Right.
like it's
It's
not.
not.
I get on here and do I get something out of it? Yes, I enjoy talking with Cindy. Like
Yeah.
she's my friend and we get to talk on a panel as if we were just on the phone talking, which we
Yep.
do talk separately off of
Yes. Yes,
the
we do.
panel,
Hey,
obviously.
BB from BA.
But it's fun for me to get to know
Yeah.
some people that are just
Mhm.
so cool that I wouldn't have otherwise known. So it
Yeah.
is worth it. I would just suggest for people that are in beefs with others or taking sides and stuff, just remove yourself out of it and
Yes,
take a look at what's going on.
yes,
Take a
yes.
look
One,
at who is starting what, saying what, doing what,
yes.
and who's responding. And now Cindy and I don't even respond. Oh, yeah, fuck you.
No, we don't
You're
respond.
old news now. We can't be bothered.
Yeah, it's like, what? You still talking? Girl, bye.
Right,
Girl,
right.
bye.
Goodbye,
Girl, bye. Yeah.
you
But
baldness scallywag.
yeah, we ain't worried about you. But I'm sorry for everyone that has suffered loss, right? So many of us have suffered losses. Um, some new, and the pain is the same. And you all have my deepest condolences for your losses that you've suffered. And I'm sending you all love. I'm sending you healing. I'm sending you my condolences. And that's why we did a bereavement stream a long time ago, but I think we need to do another one. I think that
Yeah.
I think Sunday will just so Sunday it will be a bereavement stream because I did one, me and JJ, a long time ago, over a year and something ago.
Yeah, and it was mixed with other stuff.
It
So
was, it
when
was
we do one, it just needs to be that,
just the
and
bereavement.
not,
Yes, I
yeah.
think Sunday that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bereavement stream. Um, and we're gonna just talk about grieving and how grieving is healthy. Grieving is necessary. If
Hmm.
you don't grieve, you kind of stunt yourself emotionally.
Crying and
Yeah, you need to feel
talking
it.
about it.
You
Yeah,
need to
you
feel it
need
to
to
heal
feel.
it. Yeah, you remember, right, Chronic? Yeah. So we're gonna do that Sunday. I'm gonna schedule it, and it will be, I'll have it scheduled. As soon as I'm done, I'll work on the thumbnail and have it scheduled so you guys can um put to get notified, but that'll be Sunday. I think it's important. So many people are dealing with loss and have been dealing with loss. And I think it's time for us to be able to just share in that space um, where everyone can share openly and not feel like, the conversation has been derailed with that. I never, that's not a thing here either. People are always open to speak freely, whatever you're going through. That is a real thing. I saw somebody on Reddit say, oh, these people share their experience like these creators care. I fucking care. I do care. I do care. And if somebody comes and they share it here and they get it off their chest and we can, support each other, that's what this should be for. That's what this fucking platform should be for, you know?
Hmm.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
no, no,
I
it'll be
won't
open
lie.
to everybody. It's Sunday, it'll be open for everybody, mama. The
No,
bereavement
no, no.
stream will be
Yeah,
Sunday at
everybody.
5,
So
open
yeah,
for
come in.
everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You can share your story. We want to
Yes.
hear it. You
And
know,
we can just
it will
support
be
each
the
other.
place to do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
and we can
support each
just
other.
support each other. So that's what we'll do. Sunday it'll be open, we'll just make sure no trolls come in and are disrespectful, but it will be open to everybody, and that'll be Sunday. Today's Friday, so in 2 days, okay, we'll do that
Hmm.
Sunday. I think that's important. And for all you guys that are dealing with grief, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry Diamond Eyes as well. Um, yeah, I think it's important. I think it's important. Viva, so many people, are dealing with grief. And like I said, we did one a long time ago, and it's time to do it right this time,
Yeah,
because it was
and
like
please come,
halfway.
Pat.
Yeah,
Pat
please,
says,
Pat.
Selfie Queen, please do a grieving video. I have a lot of guilt. I had two men in my life I love very deeply. My ex hung in there, but I love him the best friend I've ever had. We are close. Yeah, absolutely. I hope you come on Sunday. Usually Sunday
Yes,
it's what,
Pat.
five
Please, you're
o'clock or
always
five
welcome here.
thirty?
Yeah, 5 o'clock. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
schedule it, so you guys. Hopefully it'll come up, and then you can press for your notifications. But it will be Sunday at 5 p.m. Okay, Eastern time. And I promise we will. You just come here and we'll talk about grieving and stuff and things that have helped me because I'm still grieving. You grieve every day. But I am a big advocate for having to feel it to heal it. I'm also a recovering addict, and I know how numbing your feelings is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's detrimental to your mental well-being, to your physical well-being. You have to allow yourself to go through the stages of grief, to feel all these things. We can also talk about the stages of grief. Some people don't go through every stage. Some people go through every stage twice and three times. So I think that that's a great thing. But Pat, you shouldn't hold on to any guilt. And I know that's easier said than done. I've shared last time I have a lot of guilt as well. Um, but I love you,
Yes,
Pat,
you
and we'll be.
do. You have too much guilt,
I
and
have a lot of guilt. Yeah,
yes, and you got to let it go. You got to, because I
I'm
don't want to see
working on it.
anybody get eaten alive,
Yeah,
by the guilt. And
yeah. I'm
I've
working on it.
I've
I'm
learned,
working
how to deal with being the oldest of, well, five, because I
on
have
it. Thank you.
a stepbrother and stepsister. But my dad made me make the decision, while I
Yeah,
was on a cruise ship, if he was going to live or die. And that kind of thing, it can eat you alive, and you can have that guilt. But thank God, I have been in therapy for a long
yeah,
time, and that has helped, and it helped me to talk about it and feel better about it. So, you know,
yeah. I love you
I hope.
guys. And Joe, I think that's a beautiful thing. I have a recording of my mom to a voicemail that she left me, and I listened to it a lot too. So I'm
Oh,
glad that your sister was able to find that recording of your mom. And Pat, I'm sorry, and it makes me sad for you guys because I understand, I can empathize, I can relate.
right.
Um, and just know that I'm sending you guys virtual hugs and I'm sending you guys so much love and strength, and we'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's just like with recovery, one day at a time, like seriously, 1 hour at a time. Grieving is that way. Crying is normal, crying is healthy, crying is
Yes,
cleansing.
right.
So we're gonna come back Sunday, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Listen, I know we left on a heavy note. Just know that you're not alone.
Right.
There's many
Well,
of us.
it's a heavy note, but it's an important one. And,
Yeah,
some of the stuff, some of
thank
this
you.
petty stuff that, annoy us or
Yes,
whatever about YouTube is so ridiculous in the grand scheme
it
of
is.
things when
It
you
is so
look at
ridiculous.
people losing loved ones in their life. So while it may end heavy, it's also important that we acknowledge that and not
Keep
just
things
let
in
people.
perspective. Yeah, keep
Yes,
things in
exactly.
perspective. There's so much more to life than
Hmm.
fighting with people you ain't never gonna meet or never care to meet on the damn internet. Girl, bye. Vete pa la mierda. This is why we come here, for people like you guys. That's what matters to me. Not people that hate me. Look, I care about them anyway.
I know.
I don't care about them bitches. I really don't. But I love you guys.
Yes, we do. We have
Yes.
fun. This was
Love
a
you
good
guys so
stream.
much. Yes. Thank you, Diamond Eyes. Thank you for being here. All of you
Yes, I hope
guys.
you
Thank you for
enjoyed
being
it.
here. She did, Bendito. She said I had a nice time here. I hope so. And I want you guys to feel welcome here and know you guys always have a space here and a place here. Yes,
Hmm.
they could kick rock, bitches.
Kick rocks with no shoes on.
Yes, we will see you all Sunday, God willing. Si Dios quiere, nos vemos el domingo, mi amores. Te quiero, te adoro, all that good stuff.
Hmm.
Hope to see you guys Sunday, okay? And keep your chins up. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna grieve together, okay?
Yes.
Manita, JJ, I love you so much. Thank you
Love you so
for being
much.
there for me. And everybody, love you
Always.
guys. I love you guys so much. So much. Girl, I
Yes.
could give you a list of people that hate me, Lisa.
I know. And it's really for the dumbest reasons. It really
I know it is.
it's
It is.
incredibly. But you can't pay attention to that. I'd rather put my time and focus into the
Okay.
people
Okay,
that
Diamond.
enjoy us and have positive things to say rather
Exactly.
than the negative.
Exactly. It's like
And
with
that's a
Joe.
conscious decision, because it's
Yes.
very easy to
Love you
focus
guys.
on
Yes.
the negative. It's easy. Like you feel like you want to fix it, or you're mad, or you're whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'd rather focus on the people that are fun and have
Me
a good
too.
time.
Me too. And the people
They
that want to be
deserve it.
around us, the people that want to be around us. Good night,
Hmm.
Rabbit of Chaos.
Yes. Good
Guys,
night,
have a good night
everybody.
and hope to see you all Sunday. Thank you for being
Yep.
here all so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate you guys. Nos vemos el domingo. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.